Hi, good morning. Frank Hester here. I want to get a real quick Saturday morning update out to bring everyone up to date on some of the things that we've added and enhancements we've made overnight and this morning. Like I said, we're almost in about an hour. We'll be at a full 48 hours of launch, almost two full days. You can see that the growth is going quite well. We're up to 383 members, almost $3,000 in commissions earned by our members, 85,000 ad impressions delivered, I believe over 500 clicks already. That's in the back office. It's not on the main page here, but you'll see that in the back office. So real proud of that we're delivering clicks to our members, other opportunities, because that's what our product is. That's what we're all about. And then what I'm most proud of and most excited about is the fact that we broke the $500 barrier already in the BEP fund. And for those that I know I've explained this multiple times, but this is what makes our opportunity unique. One of the biggest, there's a couple of big problems with monthly payment programs, and we're trying to break that barrier. One of those is retention, and another, retention meaning people just don't remain active long enough to get in profit. Instead, they go out and join a new one-time payment program every 3 days, and they don't make money in those either for the most part. So, my experience has been monthly payment programs is why I got involved with network marketing. It allows you to create leverage, which is what makes network marketing different than traditional jobs and marketing. You leverage your time and you leverage your money. And it's really hard to do that in a one-time payment program because the leverage part is not there. In other words, you're not getting paid over and over and over again for the work you do one time. In other words, you refer someone, and every month when they renew, if you have a program that that they stay active in, you get paid over and over and over again. So what has been really bad is retention has been horrible, and I don't know the percentages, but I would be shocked if it was much greater than 10 to 15% of the people actually renew. Most people bail if they're not in profit, and for the most part, you probably got 95% of the people that join a monthly payment program are not in profit because of the way that their commissions are structured. So we've structured ours to get more people in profit by top loading the matrix instead of bottom loading it. And the other problem with a one-time payment program, another thing that, a monthly payment program that causes people to not renew is if they're not in profit, it's that stress of that monthly payment. Well, one thing that we did is our payment is very low at $29.95, but that's where the BEP kicks in. So the way that's going to work, using the real life example of our business right now, we launched in September, 2 days ago on September 21st. All the members that join and purchase their subscription in the month of September, between now and September the 30th, the last day of the month, as long as if their membership is time stamped in the month of September, and I believe our clock might be on Eastern US time, I need to verify that, but if their subscription is time stamped in the month of September in Coinpressions, and they make a renewal payment, you do have to make your first renewal payment in the month of October. Then what we do is at the end of October 31st, all the members that are time stamped as a renewal in the month of October but are not yet in profit in the calendar month, meaning they did not earn $29.95 or more during October, will be eligible for a share of the BEP. So you do have to make your first renewal. We're making this fund available to those that will remain active and make that commitment to be active until they can get their business grown to the point that they're in profit. And every month thereafter, they'll earn a share of this BEP that's going to help ease the stress of the monthly payment. And again, the monthly payment is not that stressful anyway at only $29.95. but they're going to get a portion of that back that could bring them up to break even. It does cap at break even. So if the fund does put someone with their earnings plus the share value over $29.95, it caps at whatever gets them to $29.95, and the rest of that money goes into the fund for the next month for the other members that are not yet in profit. So again, it creates sort of a community team build approach to help those that are not yet in profit remain active and work the business until they get there. And that's what the whole concept is to, reduce the stress of a monthly payment program, increase retention, and help people finally get over that hump to stick with the program long enough to get into profit. And once you get there, it's just kind of rinse and repeat. You help those that are below you in your downline, help them stay active, motivate them, encourage them to remain active, use the PEP until they get there, and then rinse and repeat. And then, over time, as you have member after member after member getting into a profit situation, your income continues to slowly grow. So we are an opportunity that's going to build slowly over time. This isn't one of those get-rich-quick opportunities. But as you know, most of the get-rich-quick opportunities are gone very fast, and there's a reason for that. It's the business model isn't built for long-term sustainable growth. It's built for those that have a huge list and those that can build fast to go out and make a lot of money fast, bring a lot of people in, and then as soon as it slows, they move on to the next thing. So what we're trying to build here is something that's going to be around for a long time, have slow but sustainable monthly residual income that grows month after month after month. So it's like, you start out at minimum wage, but you get a raise every month. And eventually over time, you're making a very significant income. I've built programs like this in the past, back in the late 80s, early 90s, into the thousands and thousands of people. And when you think about it, basically a good way to look at it, if you have a downline in a year of 3,000 people, then you're earning a minimum of $3,000 a month. That's just matrix. Plus, if you have referrals, you're earning 25% of whatever they make. So as long as you see the growth month after month after month, it's like getting a nice little raise, and you do the work one time. So enough about that. I can talk about that a long time, and I've probably talked about it long enough. The updates that I wanted to tell you about this morning. One, we are live. The launch went extremely well, so I guess that 2 to 3 months of testing and entering literally hundreds and probably even over 1,000 test accounts and going through simulations paid off, because we had a very extremely smooth transition from going into the soft launch, and we wanted to kind of see what kind of problems popped up, and so we pushed the launch out, the official public launch out, to Monday the 25th. But we've had, for other than just a couple of minor things, really no issues whatsoever. So we are announcing that we are publicly live right now. We are fully launched, and you are free to advertise, use your referral link. Whatever type of means of advertising you use, you're open to do that. The only thing that we do ask is, and it's good practice anyway, it's good for no matter what opportunity you're promoting, you should either use a domain, use a subdomain, use a shortener, or some kind of link cloaker instead of using the raw referral link. If you do that and you create that practice of doing that in all of your opportunities, you will see that you will get more, clicks on your link in all the social media platforms, versus, just using your raw referral link. In other words, in this case, using your Coinpressions.com link. If you cloak that or put it to a domain or shorten it or something, you'll get more clicks to that. So it's a good practice in every opportunity. And we ask that you do that so that we can protect the Coinpressions.com URL on social media. We don't want it to get blacklisted. So if you do that for me, that would be great. Another thing that my generation, and without saying my age, my generation really didn't grow up on smartphones. And so I didn't do, I did a lot of testing, but most of that testing was done on my PC and laptop. And we did make sure that the referral link was formatted really well on mobile. What I didn't really do a lot of testing on was the back office on mobile. And there's been a lot of feedback, and I did look at that, and we've made some great enhancements to the back office of Coinpressions on mobile. There's still some things we can work on, but the footer is still a little the formatting is not great in the back office in the footer, so we'll continue to look for a way to clean that up. But the menu bar is fine now. The body of all the pages are fine now. So all the things that you really need to do in the back office are either the menu or in the body of the website on mobile. And so your experience should be much better on mobile now. So I thank you to all the members that pointed out some of those issues to me, bringing them to my attention. And our programmer did an awesome job kind of making some quick corrections in the back office for mobile this morning. So just wanted to let you know that we've got that done. And then the last thing, and I'll go over here, we'll go down to the Promotion Center. We got up a couple of banners right now. We'll continue adding in here. So if you go to your back office, go to Promotional Center. We did put up a 125 by 125 banner this morning and a 468 by 60 banner. This is for all the people that have tons of ad credits and other opportunities now. They've been getting a lot of requests for banners, and those are in your back office. We'll continue to add more and more banners in the back office. We're going to try to, by the end of the day today, we're going to try to have some sample invitation emails up. In other words, you can, for those of you that with a list, some sample emails that you can send out to your list. We're going to try to put up a sample solo ad. We have some members requesting that we put some sample solo ads up because they want to do some solo ad traffic. We're going to try to get those up, and we'll continue to build into the Marketing Center. One thing that, and we'll talk more about this later, we want to lay out some long-term plans. We want to keep adding some value to the membership and making some enhancements, month after month after month. And so as I kind of roll those out and we kind of get a schedule on those, we do have an idea for one thing we want to add probably around, I would say November. Once we get through the launch and everything, we want to begin to add a little more value to the membership. And so kind of stay tuned for that, and we'll announce those whenever we kind of have a timeline on some of the enhancements we want to make to the opportunity. But all in all, again, just thank you for your support and confidence and joining the opportunity. And we'll keep trying to make the experience a good one. Like I said, the one thing that I really don't like about this industry is customer service. It is extremely poor overall in a lot of the opportunities that I join, and I'm going to try to make that a very pleasant experience for our members. So we're going to try to keep all of the support tickets answered in a very timely manner. When I say that, I may not be at my computer, I may be out, I may not, I may be asleep, but we're going to try not to let more than one day pass without getting all of the support tickets cleared, and we'll keep all of the banners activated. They may, they shouldn't be remain pending more than, 6, 7, 8 hours if I'm asleep or away, but most of the time we're getting those approved extremely fast, and so you won't see those at pending very long. So, and then as we grow, if the support does continue to grow, and I don't think it is, if you have an opportunity that don't have a lot of problems, you don't have a lot of support tickets, and we've had very, very few extremely low support requests for a launch, just a few issues, and most of them have been where members have not deposited enough money, and that's been a problem for some because your prospect that you bring in the business, when they make their payment and they go into Coin Payments, they have to send the exact amount that is on that Coinpayments payment page. If they do not, then their payment is going to not process, and it's going to have to wait till it times out, and then they'll have to go through the process of getting a refund back on that. So the only thing that a member can do is, if they don't pay the amount shown, they have to repay, let the first one expire. And some people don't like that, but again, that's operator error. That's not Coinpressions' problem there. We can't really do anything about it, because you have to send the exact amount shown. If it says 0.855, you can't send 0.854 or 0.853. You have to send 0.0855 or whatever the exact amount is. So be cautious of that. And then we've had several members make double payments, and that's a little tricky, because when I move the money back into the cash wallet, it defaults back for $29.95 of that defaults back into the subscription wallet, because we have automatic renewal, and the first $29.95 of earnings defaults into the sub wallet to make the renewal payment. So again, that was members making double payments, and in some cases we had some members make triple payments. So don't know how or why that happened, but we've been able to work with them to rectify that problem, to make them happy. And well, again, that's our goal, is to to kind of answer those and try to work out the situation as quickly as possible when there is something that goes wrong, whether it's our problem or if the member makes a mistake themselves. We'll still try to get that worked out as quickly as possible. So again, I hope you have a great weekend. We'll probably get some more updates out before the weekend's over. And we're live. Banners are loaded in the back office. Solo ads, sample emails will be in the back office soon. The mobile application for the back office is much better, and we'll keep adding value as the weeks and months go on. Take care. Have a great weekend. Goodbye.